Yeah.
All right, they're gonna announce it on the radio.
Some cupping. Oh, it sounds fine.
Want to take random photos of this one? Please. You just stay in your area, you don't have to run away.
Great post. Hi everyone. We're just gathering around for the 6 minutes of drumming. I just want to make a note that there's a tripod just right in the center of the field there. We want to keep that clear. It's for our counterparts in Vancouver who are also taking part. So we'll just get started in a few minutes. And if you haven't already, there's drums right at the front of the stage that you can pick up. So come grab one. We all want you to participate. And we'll just get started. So hello and welcome to the Legislative Assembly of British Columbia. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge that we are situated on the unceded traditional territories of the Wong people. We intend to continue today's activities with a deep sense of gratitude to the Songhees and Esquimalt nations who have historical and ongoing relationships with this land. I invite you all to think about your settler relationship with these stolen lands and the way in which we continue to benefit from the systemic racism that is a part of our past and present. My name is Genevieve Thompson and I use the pronouns she and her. I'm a mixed settler of Chinese and Scottish descent and I have the privilege of being born and raised on Coast Salish territory. I am grateful for the honor to welcome you all to today's event. Today we join cities around Canada in 6 minutes of continuous drumming as part of the Canada Day Drumming Celebration, sponsored here in Victoria by the Holy Sun Benevolent Association, a non-profit association who works tirelessly to support and connect Chinese Canadians in Victoria, coming on 134 years. While today is a day of celebration, it is also an anniversary of remembrance. Today marks the 100-year anniversary of the Chinese Exclusion Act, which was passed on July 1st, 1923. This act prohibited entry to Canada by persons of a Chinese origin for 24 years until 1947 when it was repealed. This act was devastating and detrimental to the Chinese communities in Canada and separated families for decades. While we have come a long way since 1923, we still have such a long way to go in terms of equity in Canada. Today we are participating in the Canada Day Drumming Celebration organized by Legacy 150 Celebration Society. We will be engaging in one of the world's most ceremonial and widely adopted art forms, the percussive arts. The goal of today's event is to deepen intercultural understanding, promote patriotism, and enhance civic engagement. We invite you all to join in today's festivities by coming to pick up a drum from the front and to participate in the 6 minutes of drumming. I also have the honor of introducing the Wong Kung Fu Club, who will be joining us for this celebration as our featured drummers. Wong Kung Fu Club was established in 1974 in Victoria, BC, on the traditional territory of the Wong people. The club is traditional and the only place in Canada teaching the Hung Fut style of Kung Fu. The nonprofit club is an active member in Canada's oldest Chinese community. Training involves ground moves, stances, and forms. The applications, weapons, and lion dancing are taught after the basics are mastered. Wong Kung Fu Club is dedicated to the preservation of Chinese heritage. For more than 45 years, the club has preserved this ancient Chinese tradition and provided a sense of community for many in and around Victoria. The lion dance is a Chinese folk tradition and an important part of traditional Kung Fu schools. It is an essential part of Chinese holidays as well as important functions such as weddings and business openings. Lion dancing is performed at such events to ward off evil spirits, bring good fortune, happiness, and prosperity. The lion dance will be performed twice today at 11:10 and 1:45, so please come back if you missed today's presentation. We hope you all have received your drums. That it is time to begin the 6 minutes of drumming for a better world. Thank you once again to the Hoi Sun Association for sponsoring this very special event.
Filming still? Yeah, I think so.